Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel. This is my second last reading wrap up for the year and it is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate, Happy Holidays to those of you who don't. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you and your family are having a very safe and happy holiday season. This reading wrap up is for the week of the 17th to the 23rd of December. It is a small wrap up because this week I decided to prioritize watching Netflix and not reading because I was exhausted and could basically only sit in front of the TV. I read a total of 2 books. I started a third one. I'm about a third of the way through the third book, so I can't really count it in this wrap up, but I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. I read a total of 758 pages and my yearly reading total is up to 255 books. For those of you who are interested, this week I watched The Punisher on Netflix and I also watched Bright, which I really enjoyed. The story wasn't as fleshed out as I hoped it would be, but I still really enjoyed it. I like a good action movie. The first book that I read this week is Take 3 Girls by Kath Crowley, Simone Howell and Fiona Wood. This is a 2017 release from Pan Macmillan. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars and it is a contemporary Love Was YA story. I read it for the Read a Book About Friendship challenge for the Love Was YA bingo squares and I really enjoyed this book. This is the story of 3 girls at a private girls' school and they're not quite friends but they know of one another. And when a rather toxic bullying site starts posting information about girls, they find themselves banding together to fight that sort of bullying. You have Adelaide, who is sort of an A-lister in the school, but she's not quite what everyone seems to think she is. You have Kate, who is a brainy boarder. She is a musician and she loves tech, and she's trying to determine whether or not she has the guts to take a risk that she believes will, help her future. And then you have Clem, who is one of the swimming stars of the school, but she's fallen in love with a boy and everything starts to fall by the wayside just a little bit as a result. This book is all about friendship. It's all about what does it mean to be a girl in the modern day and what does it mean to be a good friend. I really enjoyed it. I didn't give it 5 out of 5 stars. I just felt some of it dragged just a little bit and I wasn't overly interested in Clem's story. I did really love Kate's and I liked 80s a little bit more. But overall, it was a really good read, 4 out of 5 stars, and definitely something that I would recommend to girls who are in high school at the moment. And the last book that I read completely was In the Dark Spaces by Callie Black. This I read for, oh God, which square was it? Oh, read a book you'd like to see adapted. And I would really like to see this adapted. I absolutely adored this. This is a 2017 release from Hardy Grant Egmont and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It is sort of a science fiction spec-fic story and it is set completely in space. Our main character Tamara has been born in space. She's never been to Earth and she and her baby cousin are basically stowaways on a merchant ship because her aunt, who is her guardian, works as a cook on board and she smuggled the 2 children on even though she wasn't allowed to have any family come with her because she's the sole guardian of these 2 children. Their ship is attacked by a strange alien race who kills everyone and Tamara is taken hostage by them, and what follows is a story of unlikely friendship and respect. It is about language, how language connects us, how things can be seen from multiple perspectives. And what I will say is this book is quite violent, so just beware of that going in. There is quite a bit of death that happens in here. Tamara is a really, really awesome female character, but she is so determined in this book to get back to her family and to do right by both humans and by this alien race. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend you check this out if you like Love Oz YA and if you like science fiction. The third book that I started is The Sidekicks by Will Kostakis. This I'm reading for the hashtag Own Voices Square. It was published in 2016 by Penguin and it is, again, a contemporary Love Oz YA story. It is about 3 boys who all share the same best friend and then one day that best friend dies and these boys are left trying to work out who they are to each other. As I said, I'm only partway through it, so I'm not really going to talk too much about the story beyond that, but I am enjoying it. It is told in parts, so each character, each friend gets a chunk of the book, and it's really interesting. So I'm curious to see how this one ends up, so stay tuned. next week for my last wrap up of 2017, where I'll be talking about this one. So those are the books that I read this week. I really enjoyed them, and I've got a whole stack of books that I'm going to take with me while I spend Christmas with my family to catch up on a few more Lovers Way bingo squares. And yeah, that's pretty much everything from me. As I said at the start of the video, I hope that you and your families are having a wonderful holiday season. Stay safe, be happy, enjoy each other's company. Life is too short, so spend every moment of it in joy. I will see you guys later in the week for a few more videos. And guys, 2017 is nearly done and it's kind of crazy. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.